Hey guys, here as promised is the colorization tutorial. Um, I'm using Photoshop for this one, but it'll be translated pretty easily to Photopea. So I opened up a black and white image here, um, and I'm going to color it. So the couple things I'm gonna show you the preferred method in this. I'm not gonna show you the really quick one. I'm just gonna show you the way I think you should do it, and that's using solid color, non-destructive layer masking, uh, and I just think it's a more customizable and just you get better results from it. So first I'm going to add a solid color. It's at the bottom of your layers panel. This will be similar in Photopea. You just click on that and click on solid color. That is going to bring up a solid color. First I need to change this to RGB, and there we go. Pick a solid color, any color. Um, I'm going to do the red peppers first, so I'm going to get a red. You can also open up another image for reference to find your color, and then we're changing our blending mode here to color. Alright, all of this should be the same in Photopea. Now this puts a red colorization over the whole image. The first bucket to the left is going to be the one that I'm going to be the one that has the red peppers in it. So to get rid of what I don't want, I need to color in the layer mask black. So you look at the layer mask, it's all white right now. That means I can see 100% of what color fill did, right? All of it. But if I click on the layer mask, you see how it's highlighted now, and get my brush tool and paint with black, I could paint out what I don't want the color fill to affect. Here's a nice little trick. If you want to paint a solid straight line, like I want to go from here down to there in one shot, I can click once up here. I can hold shift down here and click again, and that'll give me a straight line. So I'm going to get rid of all this. Okay. I'm going to make my brush smaller by using the bracket keys on the keyboard that are next to the letter P. I'm going to click here. I'm going to shift click here. Get rid of all this red, anywhere there's not a pepper. Okay, the second peppers are going to be orange, so I'm going to do a similar thing there. So, second, click on the circle with the slash down the middle, half of it's colored. Click solid color. Second one's orange. Now the nice part of this is that you can come back and adjust it later. So I'm just going to hit OK for now, change the blending mode to color, and now I have yellow orange in there. Now another way to do this, I'm going to show you the second way to do this. In the layer mask here, instead of painting all of this black like I did the last time, I'm going to invert the layer mask. So I'm going to turn it all black, which means no change will have been made, no color will show. If I hit Command I right here, it's gonna flip everything, and then I have complete black layer mask. So now if I paint with white, wherever I paint with white, the color fill will show through. So I'm gonna select white as my foreground color down here, and now I'm just gonna paint the peppers that I want to be this yellow-orange color. So this is actually probably easier than erasing everything. And you see how some of the color kind of bled into the basket over there? We're just going to use the method that I used before to erase it. Okay, so just coming in here, you're going to do a much better job. You can zoom in, just Command plus plus. Now I can see a little better where I'm coloring and where I don't want to color. So that's pretty helpful. I know that the color is not very accurate in this one, so I know that's something that I'm going to want to change. And this is why I like this method better than just painting on a layer. Okay, you're going to pay a little more close attention to the details. But now I can just flip back to black and any spots that I kind of accidentally hit, I can just color them right out. I know, like right over here. Maybe there is a pepper down there. There is. Okay. Now I want to change this color. I can just double click here, and I can move the color around until it shows up as being something that looks more like I want. Okay, and then hit OK. These next ones are going to be green, so similar thing again. Clicking, solid color, selecting green. Don't worry too much about the green because you can change it later. Change this to color. I'm going to do the same thing and invert this. Paint with white over what I want to be green. Okay. Let me just talk about brush hardness for a second. So brush hardness can be changed up here. Right now I'm at 91%. If I turn it down to 0, I'll have a very almost like airbrush kind of action on the painting. And if I turn the hardness all the way up to 100, it's going to be very hard edged. So, which is working really nice for this one because there's not too much details, and the peppers are split up in a pretty geometric way with straight lines. So it's pretty easy to just use this. All right. So this is the preferred method. We got your color fills over here. You can change the color at any time. You could delete them if you don't like that and do it again. You can also bring in other pictures. I'm not going to go find a pepper picture, but I'm just going to open up. Oh, I can open up the color version of it. There it is. It's not going to let me open it. But if you brought in any kind of picture, if you were to go look up a picture of a pepper, Mr. Phelan, if you were just going to look up this picture here, and let's say you wanted to bring, if you wanted this specific blue in something, okay, not that you'd use it in this produce picture, but when you double click, or sorry, let's go to solid color. We'll go back over here. All right, and we'll make another solid color. Okay, I can use the color picker, which is I can just bring my mouse over here and see how that turns into an eyedropper. I click here, and it's going to take the exact color from it. So with that same logic, you can make a solid color layer over here, open up a picture of a pepper, and then use the color picker to select the exact color and then paint with that color. You can see my orange is a little weak. The red peppers kind of look like red peppers though, so that's pretty proud of that. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. I hope it helped out with your colorization.